This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I'm going to find a reason to give God a praise today because there's a reason. I just got to find it. Here's the deal is that as we move through life with so many stresses around, with so many things going crazy in the world, with so many things happening and turning on the news and seeing this and turning on, scrolling through our social media and seeing that and all these different things, we got to make sure that we remember that God has a peace that surpasses all understanding. When we keep our minds stayed on Him, He will keep us in perfect peace. The world is experiencing turbulent times, but I promise you, those in the body of Christ don't have to feel it the same way the world feels it. Godly peace is something that is just phenomenal. And when you have entered into that space, you recognize just how much of a refuge it is. And I challenge you to enter into that space today with Him and saying, God, I know that you got it and I'm going to rest in you. Here's the deal. Where you feel that godly peace, that's where you know God is. He says He'll give you a peace that surpasses all understanding. And so there's another passage in here in a version that says, peace is my umpire, peace is my friend. When I find peace on something, that lets me know God is guiding me in that direction. Here's the thing about godly peace. It may not always make sense. Logically, I should be stressed. Logically, I should be worried. But if I feel God's peace on it, I'm going to move with God's peace. Logically, Peter stepping out of the boat and walking on water shouldn't have worked. But he felt God's peace on it. He stepped out and did something that was phenomenal and mind-blowing. But here's the deal. I got to be led by His peace. What is God's peace on in my life? And when I feel His peace, I know He's there. Listen, every time an angel showed up in the Bible, this is what they said. Do not be afraid. Why? Because He brings peace. And even though it was a strange situation, even though it was something out of the box, they felt God's peace and they knew it was Him. Let God's peace guide you today. If you don't feel God's peace on it, double back and say, is this something I'm supposed to be a part of? Because God's peace is my umpire. It's my friend. We are centered on God, declaring His truth and living in faith every day. And remember, while we're apart, live